City Council continues to iron out priorities in the proposed budget. Here to talk about this is District 6 Council Member Mackenzie Kelly. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
During the recent budget work session, you highlighted pay compression issues within the 911 communications department. Can you talk about what that is and why addressing it is important to having an effective emergency management services?
Yeah, absolutely. So Rebecca, you highlighted it just perfectly. We have issues among our city staff where they are not getting paid to the level they need to be paid to, and this is all a result of raising the minimum wage to $20 per hour, which council passed last year. There are employees who are more tenured than new employees who currently are getting paid less than the people they're training. And so I highlighted that as an issue in the budget because I want to ensure that morale is not affected across the board and we lose more telecommunicators than we already have.
What are you recommending to address that issue?
Well, I brought it up with the city manager, the interim city manager, and he made sure that HR got on top of it. And what they're going to do is do a review of all of the pay for those employees to make sure that this is not an ongoing issue. I definitely think it needed to be addressed. We need to make sure that our employees are being compensated fairly and equitably, and it's something that needs to happen sooner than later.
In previous years, you've pushed for a Narcan resolution. Are there any plans to include funding for Narcan or similar life-saving initiatives in this year's budget?
I'm so glad you asked, Rebecca. So I did author a resolution which was to provide funding and prioritize funding for Narcan and then to distribute it into the community. We all know that there is an opioid crisis going on right now, and one of the ways that we can reduce harm in the community if somebody comes into contact with fentanyl or any other opiate that could cause an overdose that needs to be treated is to provide Narcan and to have it close by. What this does in the budget, actually, you won't see line item funding for Narcan. That's because the city has decided to purchase those funds out of the opioid settlement that we recently received. And so the EMS department will be going out into the community and training business owners in hotspot areas where Narcan is most likely needed to prevent overdoses.
How do you see this contributing to the well-being of the community and the city's overall safety measures?
I'm so glad you asked. I spoke to a woman whose son died because he was exposed to fentanyl, and it is absolutely tragic. It is devastating, and we can prevent it by making sure that things like Narcan are available more widespread across the city. I believe that using those opioid settlement funds in order to help prevent future overdoses is wonderful.
And as the budget discussions continue, what are some of the key areas you and your fellow council members are focusing on?
Well, I can't speak for my fellow council members, but I can tell you that I am particularly concerned about public safety. Public safety is the bread and butter of making a city work, and that is what I am focused on. I want to make sure that we maintain the 25.5 newly proposed HR positions for the police department. I want to make sure that our fire truck gets its new aerial ladder, and I want to make sure that we fill vacancies among the police department so that we can ensure that we have timely responses to calls for service.
You know, as part of your role as a council member, you know, you've engaged with constituents, you get feedback. How has community input influenced the shaping of this year's budget? I mean, people know they want to be heard. So how are you working to make sure that there is transparency and public involvement when it comes to the decision-making process?
Well, in addition to the 2 budget hearings that we had last week, or this past week, it all blends together. I had a actual town hall at my field office. My district is the furthest one from City Hall, so we have a field office, and we had an open house, and we brought the budget department to my constituents. And we did that so that they could ask questions and get answers to their questions, and that we could all be on the same page. I heard concerns, and that's driving me to push real hard for public safety, and I want to ensure that public safety is first and foremost in this budget.
All right, we are out of time. Councilmember Mackenzie Kelly with District 6, thank you so much for sharing your time and perspective with us tonight.
Thank you for having me.